now as a growing organization. We really appreciate that. But now pivoting towards the game, we got it live. Let's get into it.
All right. Helva gonna quick put a shot on. He's gonna find the back of the net just 8 seconds in, off the hands of Trufflebutt. Hell of a time. Gonna have a hell of a time and make it 1-0 here early.
Beautiful aerial to start off the game.
It was quick, and we're gonna have to see how this 10K goal team can respond. KJ slowly working this one in the corner. Tries to get it past one, cannot get it past the other. Looking for a back pass, but his teammate isn't there. The Wolfman, second attempt, shot gonna be just wide. Pitch attempt, it crosses in the middle, but Wolfman backs out, he's hesitant. As for 10KG, they are just a little shy here at the start, we'll say, Blake.
I agree. This is a very 50-50 match, but they could be putting themselves in a better position in terms of their confidence with their hits.
Wolfman trying to go back to regroup. KJ just going for boost, looks for a demo. However, he's going to try to center that one there, but once again, there's KJ's shot just off the near post. Hards couldn't get there. Double tap attempt misses wide, or misses high, I guess we'll say. Helva shot on his high once more. A bit of a double commit there from 10K. But right now, it is just all TPS. KJ's short aerial doesn't get the dunk. What a save by Wolfman. And we're going to stay at a 1-0 scoreline for now. Things slowly settling down, scrambling for defense on the pink side. TPS. There's a lot going on. KJ, he's going to get a demo. He's going to lose possession of the ball. No one's up for it. It's going to be top cheddar. KJ going to get the demo, get the goal, and he'll put his team up 2-0.
KJO just called weight room.
A great performance there by KJ. Only just about 2 minutes in, fake kickoff from TPS. Really trying to flex their mechanical muscles here. Helva putting a floater shot wide, gonna be just wide. Now 10K looking to get something going, but the midfield defense by TPS so strong right now as they hold that midfield line, not allowing 10K to break out and start some offense. And of course, just as I say so, Blake, the Castler curse hits.
10KG is playing a wonderful rotation in their defense right now, getting back to where they need to be. They always seem to have 2 people in goal.
They seem to have 2 people in goal, but you know, sometimes that isn't really the greatest strategy. As you need to have someone out and kind of, we'll say, in the crease really to get those clears downfield. There's a double commit. KJ trying to drop that one down, can't get the double touch. Once more, he's 0 for 2 for double touches now. Only time will tell if he will dial that one in. Helva in the corner. Touch is going to roll through. One whiff for that pink side truffle. He can't put the shot on. Now Wolfman, not the strongest clear. Here's KJ with it off the backboard. He still can't get it to go through. Truffle now that 50 will go off towards the side. 10K trying to figure out what they want to do with it. And Helva, that was a great upfield pass. Could not find the back of the net. It seems to be all TPS right now, as they can just, they've gotten 2 goals, but they just cannot find that elusive third one. Blake, what do you think they have to do differently to just find that third one in the back of the net? But as I say so,
as you say so,
deficit. Lanch cutting the deficit here. Helva just, we'll say he side flipped there. Feels a back flip, feels side flip, whatever you want to call it. Deficit going to be cut in half, and now for TPS, they're going to have to stay on their toes because this game isn't going to get out of hand that quickly. Minutes go here in game number 1. 10K looking for the equalizer. They haven't had a lot of offensive pressure or control. Shot on is going to be a whiff. Not going to connect. Truffle at pitch going to be well wide. Going to roll into the corner. KJ pass off the backboard. Truffle, he overcommits. Hard's now with it. Now going to roll into the corner. Wrap it around, but KJ with that backboard defense. Such a key part in any team's defense is being able to deny the bounces off the backboard, because once a team can just continue to pepper the backboard, eventually a ball will find its way into the back of the net. 14 seconds now. That's a triple commit. Lanch, he has an open net. He shoots early. It's going to bounce just wide. Shot on. That's in the middle. Goal line stand. Lanch, he's there. Shot on post and out.
So close.
Game's not over just yet. And I think that's going to do it for game 1. TPS going to barely make it through.
Surprisingly.
As I think TPS, they let off the gas there from what I saw. They had so much pressure in the beginning part of the game. And then they just went off to do other things.
I think they had the confidence. Like, they might have gotten a little overly confident because you see the difference in aerials. You see who's getting up there, who's being more articulate with their moves. And in my opinion, I believe that TPS had that. But they might have gotten a little too comfortable and laid back. And, you know, they might have thought that they had the upper advantage. And apparently they did, but it got a little too close.
Oftentimes when we see one team play against a better team play against a team they consider not to be as good as them, they'll play down to the other team's level, and that is such a dangerous thing to do, because that's when you allow the other team to keep with you and still fight, scratch, and claw their way in a series or in any game. And you don't want that to happen. You want to be able to dominate a team as much as you can, force your will upon them. But if you just keep them in the game, you're just gonna have to work that much harder.
I agree. Let's pivot back into game 2. Excuse me. Not game 2 just yet. I'm getting excited. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Game 2 just yet. Again, you're jumping the gun here, Blake. I mean, I know you're excited, but you just got to bring it down just a little bit.
For that to be the first game,
I saw, yeah, you got to get those jitters out game 1. There was a lot of brags on the line there, and just that first game alone. But my key thing is for 10K is they gotta start off a lot better. You know, it seemed like they were kind of a back half team. So going into game 2 here, they really got to start off strong, and maybe get that opening goal could change the tides. Back pass, KJ wasn't ready for it. Now he's going to corral this one. Hard, he doesn't have any boost to work with, no funds. Bounce shot. Oh my word. There's a term called an air dribble within Rocket League. But KJ, he literally dribbled the ball.
He took the term literally.
That is impressive. Just like basketball, you know, you got to dribble the ball to move it up court. And that is exactly what KJ does there. Flick by Haluva. Going to be just wide. KJ shot on. It's going to be 2-0. Only 30 seconds in.
This man is absolutely on fire.
Out. Oh, Wolf. Yeah, exactly. On fire. Wolfman just unfortunately got baited out into that challenge. And for Land of 10K, this is not the start you want. We're going to have to see what they can do differently to get back into this game. That's a dangerous double commit. Helava is just cherry picking upfield off the backboard. KJ's pre-jumping, but his shot will go wide. Second attempt by Haluva will be wrapped around the corner. KJ with an out. Nice control. Gets it past one. KJ bumped off the ball. Shot Haluva. It's not strong. Almost found its way through, but Hard was there. But now landed 10K. A little bit of a breather. They double commit for the boost. A bit of questionable positioning here, as there's just whiffs in front of that, and KJ is going to clean up. Once again, he has a hat trick already in this game. And you can see on the side of 10K, they are just scrambling on defense play.
It's turning into a lopsided game right now, right here.
Now, it's just a matter of... I don't want to say that 10K, they should just scrap this game and focus on game 3, because there's still a lot of game time left. There's a lot of time where they can build momentum, figure things out, and then really start swinging for the fences here. But they can just not seem to get offensive controls. There's another beautiful read by KJ to make it 4-0. He is just dominating by himself on the pitch.
You can tell these communications are just crystal clear with who goes for the ball, who's staying off, who's protecting the goal at all times.
KJ now just try to weave his way through off the kickoff where the ball just stalled out. Now, Haluva off the wall trying to center. There's KJ. Really seems to be the play. It's just feed KJ. Oh, that's a double commit. And now Wolfman, he had open space downfield, just lost possession of the ball. Wolfman, he was awkward, trying to wrap this one back around for his teammate. Approaching halftime here, Blake, what do you think 10K have to do differently just to put one on the board to start things for them?
I feel like the ball is controlling their movements, and their movements are not controlling the ball. Every single time they go underneath, they go around in the wrong way, it just seems to mess up their entire flow, and it causes maybe another person to come in and help them redirect. And I think that that's just going to be a huge deficit when it comes to them winning this series, and hopefully they can pull it through.
So for 10K, they need to act and not react to what the ball and what TPS are doing, as TPS, it's reached that latter portion of the game where it just seems like they're just playing keep away, as they have a very, very comfortable 4-goal cushion, I'll say. And now KJ really trying to flex his muscles here. Truffle, he just seems to be here for a good time. He's gonna whiff,
do you
and
blame him?
Haluva's gonna put another one in. Do I blame him? I mean, it doesn't
him?
seem like he needs to do a whole lot, as
He's just having fun out there.
he's having fun out there, you know. He's having a good time. He's getting the important touches that he needs to allow Haluva and KJ just to do their thing.
Almost looked AFK in that one.
Honestly, and it's looking like what TPS are doing, they're waiting for the ball to come to them off kickoff to kind of have maybe a set play or two. I know some teams will have that in the higher ranks. There are just kind of standard things you do, whether you're up in Grand Champ, up in SSL, Supersonic Legend. And what I'm seeing out of Land of 10K, they just don't have that X factor, and KJ from downtown.
He knows he's got it. He's got the sauce.
He's got the sauce. He has the time. He has the space. And it is now 6-0. Pinch attempt. They sent everybody. Truffle, it's awkward. But Wolfman reads it off the backward, cuts the deficit to 5. And this is the momentum builder that Land of 10K needed.
I hate to do this, but even though they had that aerial there, notice how they didn't really have that much control. They seem to just be kind of going up and down, up and down. It's no side to side, no complete control over the ball while in midair.
And Blake, I like your comment about how 10K, they are reacting instead of acting. I think it really tells the story here, as 10K, they've had to play chase for almost will say 10 straight minutes, and they just have not had any sort of control that TPS has had throughout these first 2 games. Lance now is going to get the ball into some open field here, but he runs out of boost, out of funds, so he won't be able to do a whole lot. A lot of players stacked up in the corner here as 10K just trying to force something here late. Helava looking to add one more. It's not going to happen. Ball will be sent away. KJ going to dribble this one up, still in the air. Game does not end until the ball hits the ground, and TPS will take game 2 convincingly. And I'm not sure if there's enough I can say about this team, as they have just, again, dominated. And don't laugh here, but they've had a hell of a time.
I like that. That was a good pun. That was really good.
I feel like that it's such a good name. I feel like I had to throw it in there at least once tonight.
They're making it too easy. It's just too easy. But KJO absolutely popping off in that game. Game 1, I believe he only had 1 or 2 goals. This game, around 5. That is unbelievable. I think he just maybe got warmed up like we all do and decided to answer.
You know, and sometimes it does take a couple games to get warmed up. You know, a lot of players, they'll hop in the free play for 20, 30 minutes, sometimes even longer before they even hop into casual or ranked. And that's just to get the hands warm, just to really get the muscle memory back. And make sure you're feeling comfortable, because if you go straight into ranked without warming up on cold hands, you're going to have a bad time. And I know that's what a lot of my buddies and I do. We just hop into ranked and casual and just see what happens. Because at the end of the day, we're just here to have a good time and to have a lot of fun.
That seems the way to go. And you think about it, our demographic, the people that we talk about are casual gamers. They may be coming off work. They may be coming home after a long day. So they might not have that time to, get their hands warm, get the sticks ready. But apparently these guys do.
Going into game 3, TPS have dominated here early, and this is the first real pressure, the first early shot we've
Unfortunately,
seen.
somebody
like
did. Go
Blake,
ahead.
I'll let you take
it
over.
away.
All right, I'll take over. It seems like we're going to have a bit of a rehost here. Looks like I think someone joined the lobby a bit early, or not. I think we're back and ready to go.
Emphasis on the casual gamer.
Yes. And it sounds like, yes, we are locked and loaded, ready to go here for game number 3. Lance, bit of an air dribble, but he wasn't able to get anything going. Hards will demo Helava here, trying to open up some space for Landed 10K, as they just seem to have just been pinned into their own goal line here, Blake.
We talked about the react and proactive. I can't remember the exact word we used, but it seems at this point
react.
React. There you go. It seems at this point that TPS is honestly just reacting, because it's intervening. They are intervening when they have to, and there's a goal right there.
And Helava, he looked real awkward in the air. As I don't want to say he sneezed, but he just kind of fumbled around in the air, but he still managed to finish the play, put a shot on, went into the back of the net, put his team up 1-0, and again, for Landed 10K, they are just struggling as KJ with the air dribble, the air carry, whatever you want to call it. It's flawless.
Air caress. That was beautiful.
Air caress. I like that. I am definitely going to chuck that into my vocabulary for Rocket League commentary in the future.
By all means.
Wolfman trying to bring this one around. Lance will pick it up. I would like to see Landed 10K just hold the ball closer to their cars, because right there, the ball got a little bit away from them, and it was just ripped out of their hands. And they are just dropping dimes like there's a hole in their pocket, Blake. And you can't be coughing up the ball like that.
You know, this might be a strategy for TPS. Just chill out, intervene when you have to, and, you know, save up your energy for future game. We don't know how this IHKH is going to play, and
yes,
it could be better.
Could be better. We'll have to see. KJ, great patience there, trying to bait out the defense, but it really does seem like the TPS team is really just counter-attack heavy. As at this point, it is 3-0. KJ going for a bump. He gets it. But it was hard to bail his team out, keep the deficit to 3. It's dangerous here on the goal line. Lange is going to bury, and I think TPS just got their hands caught in the cookie jar. They're trying to get away with too much here.
Notice how when he's up in the air, they're just kind of looking at him. They're not really jumping up and intervening with his control of the ball, them being 10 kg.
Now, Heleva trying to wrap this one around through the corner. KJ just taking his time, and he is the one really reacting to the midfield pressure of 10K. As Lance was the most recent goal scorer for the Landed 10K Lakes here. Landed 10K goals. Comment for he said, oh, that one's going to go bar down and in as Truffle. Gonna make it 4-0. Wasn't the fastest shot in the world, but a little bit of bar Mexico sauce on it. Gonna make the deficit back to 3.
That puts him on the board for the first time tonight. He is the 1 silver in this Diamond and Grand Champ crew.
Putting his name on the board. Under 2 minutes to go here. And game number 3, shot on just wide by, I believe, Wolfman. And that was just all 3 players from Landed 10K just crashed the net. Couldn't get anything from it. KJ couldn't get the read off the corner. And again, KJ, he's done such a good job of managing his boost. Using it when he has to, not using it when he doesn't need to. I guess it's a real key part. And Landed 10K, they have just struggled with their boost management throughout this game, and that's really been kind of one of the key parts of where they have struggled throughout the series.
You know, they got great rotations over at TPS, but I hate to say, I see a little bit of ball chasing for KJO. Would you agree?
Yes, KJO has really just kind of been, I don't want to say he's been a one-man band, but everyone has been kind of, all 5 other players on the pitch have just been chasing KJ, really, whether they're on his team or not. As with 30 seconds to go here in game number 3, this one being wrapped around. Here's Hard with it, trying to force it through, trying to get one more for the road. KJ just carrying this one so gently as the clock winds down. One more for the road. He can't get that double tap. Again was wide. He's yet to put one in from that angle. And game 3, bit closer, but TPS will take this one still. This time 4-1. And for
you see
TPS,
the stats there a little bit more rounded out for TPS this go around. Not so much for 10kg, but they're trying. They're trying out there. They're giving it their best.
10kg. I mean, they're putting their heart and soul into it, as every casual gamer does when it just gets a little bit competitive out there. But I'm sure they're having a good time. So now, as we go into game 4, we might see I don't want to curse it here, but we could see the thing where one team wins 3 straight games and then loses the next 4, Blake. If you catch my drift here, I don't want
I
to
do
say the
catch your
phrase because I don't
drift.
want to curse it. But I
Will they
know
go for
land of
the
10K.
Will they go for the sweep? That's the big question.
That well, we can say sweep, but we can't say the phrase where sweep is the second word. I guess is what I'm going at. I think for TPS, I think there is a lot of. I think they're very comfortable with where they're playing, where they're at right now, how they're playing. They seem to, I don't want to say casually find ways to put the ball into the back of the net, but they have a lot of open space to use at their disposal, and they are just capitalizing on it just about every single time.
In about 99% of their airspace is completely open. I mean, they're being almost playful with it when it comes to aerials, pinches off the ceiling, pinches off the wall. There's not that much that 10kg can do about it.
As we hop into game number 4 here, we're going to have to see what Land of 10K can do to see if they can get back into this series. Early shot on by KG will find the back of the net, and the comeback dream might become a nightmare here early on, as not even 15 seconds this TPS find the back of the net. Kickoff will go in favor of 10K. They have a little bit of control, but it's just ripped away from them. KJ, he's going to get that one. That one looks like he's just in free play. Just a, we'll call it a bit of an alley-oop here. Just off the backboard. It's an open net. He just has to tap that one in. And it is already 2-0, Blake. I am almost near speechless now with this TPS team.
You know, 10kg just, if they want any shot whatsoever, they gotta start pushing, they gotta work on their aerials, and they gotta become more creative with the way that they're getting the ball towards the net.
And for me, it's almost, they don't seem comfortable with their aerials just yet. They can't really keep up with the speed of play that TPS is at playing at. They can't keep up the tempo. Infield pass, what a carry. Wolfman had the ball on a string, but wasn't able to put it in the back of that. KJ going for the fake. That's a bit filthy. But Land of 10K, they weren't going to take the bait here. Elva's going to pinch that one high. Ball's just going to arc across the net. No one yet to find the back of the net here for this third goal of the game. Truffle, he's unable to hold possession, and don't look now, but once again, KJ, he is air dribbling. He's going to get the pinch downfield, and he just seems to be the most mechanical player on the pitch, and we're going to get an own goal. Everyone, go to a different tab on your browser. Something happened. It's now 3-0. Look away. Just hide everybody.
This is getting disgusting.
As a bit of misfortune lands in the laps of Land of 10K. They have not been able to get anything going at all this series.
I would not want to be in that voice channel with 10kg right now.
I mean, you know, it could be good vibes, and there's probably good vibes right now. As Hard's gonna put one in the back of that, make it 3-1, cut that deficit down.
I do indeed bite my tongue.
No, and the caster Kurtz hits quick and it hits fast, and Blake, you're gonna experience it firsthand right there. But now for TPS, it's the matter of, will this be the lead they hold on to? TPS going for a bit of a bump and run. trying to demo the last player in net. Wolfman, can he cut this one? He chips it high, but KJ was ready for it. Wolfman, he's going to try to hit that one forward. Can't get a second touch. And KJ just showing his mechanical might. Following that ball. As we approach 2 minutes left, Truffle really being that third man back to just try to hold the offensive line. He was unable to do so. That one could just roll in from the wall, but Haluva on the goal line making the stand. And with 1:40 left to play, I'd say Land of 10K are looking the best they have ever so far this series, Blake.
They've been playing very conservative all series, and now you see them running up walls, trying to get those playful, artistic angles down onto the goal. You love to see it, honestly.
And what you don't love to see is KJ just walking the dog up the middle of the pitch.
Here's what I found.
And KJ just has all the space in the world, makes it 4-1 now. And that could be the final nail in the coffin that pushes the coffin off the back of the boat into the bottom of the lake.
Well said, well put.
And now a minute to go. Hard looking to center. Wolfman was there, but just wasn't in positioning. Or wasn't in position, didn't have the position. And now with a minute to go, it is all or nothing right now for Land of 10K, as they are going to need a miracle in the last 40 seconds here to tie this one and force OT. Off the backboard shot, Hart's just a bit early on contact. And the ball will squeak out of the crease, and it's going the other way. There's KJ, he's gonna tap it just wide, as it is a rare miss from, we'll say, the leader of TPS. Final 10-second countdown for this series. TPS just dominated the past 20 minutes of play, and they will win the opening series of tonight's showcase.
Are we surprised? Are we surprised?